Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Let me get you some messages for today. I'm going to be pulling from Inner Wisdom Compass, Cosmic Oracle, Higher Self Oracle, and get you some mindful messages at the end. I hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, or whenever you are watching this, whether that is just getting out of bed or driving on your way to work. My following current followers, thank you so much for all of your love and support that you have shown me. It's truly, truly appreciated. You guys have no idea. Any new followers, welcome in, welcome to the family. Hopefully can bring you some positive vibes and maybe some words of wisdom here for you to take along the way. Okay, let's get one more from the Higher Self Oracle. All right. So let's see what we got. So the first one, no mud, no lotus. Take a note from the beautiful lotus, which defies the mud and murky water to rise to the water's surface to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. And your heart always knows the way. Simply trust it. Okay. Hmm. So, what I'm getting from these cards, you guys, is there's someone who is in an environment where it's kind of hard to shine, but they are trying to be recognized, trying to show that they have talent, show that they are worth that promotion, just trying to be recognized by the people around them. And understandably, sometimes we got to get it out the mud, you know. Sometimes it takes for us to rise to the surface, which, if we're just talking about flowers or plants growing, doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, you know, of us nurturing ourselves, you know, becoming better and more skilled along the way. But eventually, somebody will see you. Somebody will see and know your worth. Sometimes we got to put in that work. We have to persevere even through the darkness and listen to yourself. Sometimes we're just in an environment where we're not ever going to be able to shine. And we know that by how we feel when we're there, the people we're around, the environment we're in. If it doesn't bring inner peace, if it doesn't bring us joy, if we dread having to do it, maybe that's not what we're meant to be doing. And don't get me wrong, I get it. You know, we can't just, you know, walk away from a position or a job just because it's not our ultimate dream, because we all got bills to pay. Trust me, I get that. But in the meantime, if you know that that's not where you want to be long term, you got to make a plan. You got to set goals for yourself so you can get where you're supposed to be, because your heart always knows the way. Your heart is already telling you where you're supposed to be going or where you're supposed to be headed. So listen to it and trust it. Yes, you got to put in the work. Most of the time, things don't just fall in our lap, but the journey is fun. And once we reach our goals, it makes it even more worth it. Don't be afraid. All right, I'm gonna get you some mindful messages. What is the advice for today? Okay, so the first message is self appreciation. I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself. Find a comfortable space, bring a pen and paper, and I will write a letter of appreciation to myself where I will pour love into who I am and all that I do. Personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. And the better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. That just summarizes our message. Follow your heart. You know where you want to go and where you're supposed to be. So get to it. All right, you guys. That's all I have for today. I hope this message was able to give you some food for thought. If there's anyone you love that needs this message, please spread the love and share. But until next time, guys, bye. And P.S. You got this.